Hello and welcome to my Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Today we're looking at a couple of new cards from Duelist Nexus, and these are supporting the Drytron and Ursarctic archetypes. First card being Ultimate Knight Alpha Ursarctic. It's a level 7 water attribute machine type vet monster with 2000 attack points and 700 defense. This card is always treated as an Ursarctic and a Drytron card, and it cannot be normal summoned or set. It must be special summoned by a card effect. You can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. One, if you control an Ursarctic or Drytron monster other than Ultimate Knight Alpha Ursarctic, you could special summon this card from your hand. Then you can add one Ursarctic or Drytron spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. The summoning condition on this card isn't too difficult, considering so long as you have another one of those monsters on the field, you're able to just bring this out. It doesn't require any other interactions so long as you have those cards. The restriction on this card is that it has to be summoned by a card effect, so it can be by its own effect, or that it has to come out by another of the Ursarctic monsters, and it instantly enables you to search for either one of those Ursarctic or Drytron spell or traps, helping to improve your consistency. Most of the Ursarctic monsters are either level 7 or level 1 monsters, so it does actually tie into how the theme works. And the attack and defense, I don't pay too much mind for that, considering that the synchro monsters which this card will be tuning into are based off of this effect. You know, it's just used as material, not for anything more than that. The other card is Ursarctic Polar Star. It's a level 1 water attribute machine type synchro effect monster with 700 attack and 2000 defense. It cannot be synchro summoned. It must be special summoned from your extra deck by sending 2 monsters you control with a level difference of 1 to the graveyard, 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner monster. 1, you contribute 1 level 8 Ursarctic monster from your hand or field, and this card special summon 1 level 7 Ursarctic synchro monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions, and if you do, it gains this effect. Your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters special summoned from the extra deck that have a level. So if you consider it this way, it's very much both an anti-fusion and an anti-synchro monster type of effect. It's meant to specifically counter those two types of decks, considering both of those cards have levels. I would have liked it to have had some sort of additional card where you can actually warp those monsters' links or their ranks into levels, but I think that would be overstepping the mark. That would be kind of dominating all extra deck monsters. This is just a good way of countering very specific decks, and it's a way of improving the overall archetype. Personally, I love the design, and I think both of these would be useful within the deck and improving how it interacts with some of the new meta strategies. For example, with splites, it can deal with, I think they do have a synchro monster, and I think also you've got fusion monsters that happen to be quite a big issue within some of the new meta strategies. I'd love to know what you guys think of this card, and please leave those in the comments down below. Make sure to watch one of the other videos, it really helps to support the channel. I have over 2,000 videos within my content library, and I'm sure there'll be something you'll enjoy.